Today we're out here at the dump with climbing guru Mike Trew. Mike, thanks for giving the tour at the dump today. Believe it or not, it's my first time at the dump.
Yes, it's amazing.
Yeah. Hey, tell us a little bit about your role with the BCC and the CCC.
Okay. I am the president of the BCC, which is the Boone Climbers Coalition, and we are kind of a branch of the Carolina Climbers Coalition. The Carolina Climbers Coalition covers North Carolina and South Carolina. I sit on the board, and then I'm also the Northern Mountain representative. So if anyone has any issues or has any opportunities, they can come to me, and then I can take it to the board and discuss it with them. And that's basically how Buckeye Knob came about.
Right.
Is we got approached by the landowner wanting to sell the land. He had bought it for timber and realized it was going to be hard to get the timber out. Knew there were rocks on it, knew that that there were people interested in that resource, and came to us, and we went out and evaluated it and decided it was a worthwhile project. So,
right. Yeah, it's a beautiful piece of property.
Mm-hmm.
So we're here at the dump. Tell us a little bit about what this crag means to climbers.
This is a very important crag to climbers. It's one of our few sport climbing areas, and so that in itself gives it a lot of traffic. And it's a lot of place where ASU students first learn to go outside and climb.
Right.
Probably it and Holloway Mountain Crag are our two biggest first-time crags. Therefore, it gets a lot of traffic. And it gets a lot of traffic from out-of-towners as well because of its ease of access. You can just pull right up and walk across the street and you're at the crag. So it gets a lot of, therefore with that much, that ease of access and that much traffic, there's a lot of impact.
Right.
So us as climbers, we have a lot of impact. And we have done projects throughout the years here to try to minimize our impact. And we were recently have approached the Park Service to the Forest Service to ask them if we could do another project here. They are all on board. They came out, want to designate it an actual trail so that there'll be no question as if we can do trail maintenance. It'll make it easier for us to do trail maintenance in the future since it is a designated trail.
Right.
And then they're going to map it. They're going to do an environmental study and put it on their list of trails, which is exciting because once it's an official trail as designated by the Forest Service, then access is guaranteed.
Right.
And we can never lose access. So that's right. We're really excited about that as climbers, that we're going to get this is recognized as an official climbing area, an official trail, and awesome. Therefore access will not be a problem issue.
Right. Cool. Tell us a little bit about the issues, the impact issues that we've seen up here today.
Christian and I just walked the base of the crag and looked at it. There's a lot of access issues. It's on steep terrain. The cliff is virtually beside the road, and so we've got a DOT highway here, and then we've got the crag and just a really steep cut slope where they cut in the road, and then it's just a hard surface. So we've got a really narrow corridor that we have to have a trail and have our access and have staging areas, and therefore that in itself is a challenge. The other challenge is that as in most cliff lines, there's breaks in the cliff line, and wherever there's breaks and fissures in the rock, there's a lot of groundwater that comes out of there. And we saw groundwater today flowing. And after rainstorms, a lot of water comes down, and it runs across that little staging area, that little bit of area that we have before it falls down to the road. And so that is water that we have to deal with and try to accommodate and not channelize, and that's what you and I talked about a lot today, and I guess your students will see as they come out here and
absolutely
and be part of the challenge of getting that water across the trail and down to the road in a non-erosive manner.
Awesome. We look forward to getting all of you all out here to help this project. It's going to be a tremendous kind of legacy project. We're kind of at the tipping point with climbing community, the Forest Service, legitimizing what we're doing out here, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, we're real excited about that because as climbers, typically we take the shortest route to the crag, and it's never sustainable, and we've got an opportunity to take one of our climbing resources and make it sustainable, and whenever we can do that's a win. It's a win-win because it's, once it becomes sustainable, then we don't have to maintain it as much.
Exactly.
I've been coming out here doing service projects for 20 years. I mean, I showed every piece of that locust, has been cut by climbers and placed by climbers. We've hauled in tons of mulch, and so I'm excited for your class to take a look at it and provide some more sustainability to it.
Awesome. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, you're welcome.
When my climb, Redheaded Stepchild, does not get that much traffic because it's trad.